is in the house and he's ashamed of his chicken brother. What? Everybody saw you went out of the fight with Russell Bergman. You have shamed our house and all who live in it.
Look, spongehead. I chose not to sink to Russell's level. I just don't think fighting solves anything.
Hey, man, we're Dixons. We hit people.
What are you talking about? You never get into fights.
Well, that's because I look like I'm trouble so nobody messes with me. See, I got the eye. I got the stance. And I got this mean sneer thing happening.
Looks like you just got a whip of your own socks.
Oh, if you're gonna be talking trash like that, I'm gonna have to teach you how to fight. Come on, get up.
Look, I know how to fight. I just choose not to do it.
And I know how to fly. I just choose to ride the bus. Now, come on. Come on.
Hi, guys, what's going on?
I'm trying to teach this bozo how to fight, so this is no place for a short check.
No, I can help. I've been taking karate. I've got an orange belt.
You got a cute little orange belt. Now, why don't you go find some little shoes to match it?
We'll be making fun of the short chick again, won't we?
No, we won't. You smiling at? I didn't want to hurt her.
Alright, I'm up in the bathroom. I see this note that says, Nikki, please scrub the toilets. The toilets. Mom, you really cracked me up. Oh my God, you're serious.
Nikki, Dolores and I worked very hard all day. We could use a hand around here.
Hey, every morning I go out to the front porch and I bring in the newspaper. So it's not like I don't carry my weight around here.
Nikki, we drew assignments from the chore basket. And lucky you got the smallest room in the house.
Ew.
Oh my goodness, Darren!
I can't do that, Mom.
Darren, you've been fighting. Who did this to you?
I'm fine. I just ran into Russell Bergner and made his day.
Well, why didn't you defend yourself?
I tried to fend him off with my devastating wit.
Well, that's good. To try and disarm him with humor.
Yeah, I threw a great one-liner at him, and he punched me continuously for 9 minutes.
Oh dear, I'll get some ice.
Oh, man, I heard about the fight. Look at you. I mean, you look terrible. I'm heartsick.
Marcus, I've never seen you so concerned about your brother.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about me. My reputation is shot. And if I find out you cried, I'll murder you in your sleep.
I didn't cry. Although I got pretty choked up when he took my Calvin Klein belt.
He took your belt?
Why aren't you listening to me, chump? When somebody hits you, you hit them back hard, fast, and dirty. Or just dirty.
Thank you, honey. Now let's get you upstairs so we can get you cleaned up. Oh, he really hammered you.
See? That's what happens when I send a boy to do a man's job. Now I gotta go do something about this Russell myself.
No, you wait just a minute. Marcus, strength isn't always about who's tougher. The really strong person is the one who sits down with their adversary and works out their differences. Now here's what you do. You go up to this Russell person, and you say, "Hey Russ, what say we go have a milkshake, sit down, and work this thing out, my man?"
A milkshake. Well, that's just a great idea. I mean, wouldn't it be a much better world if instead of fighting, people would just reach for their blender?
My point exactly. It does feel better to light that one candle rather than curse the darkness.
Okay, here you go, honey. Fresh ice.
Okay. I took the brush and the cleanser.
Uh-huh.
I went into the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And I actually touched the toilet bowl.
And then
I realized I was actually touching the toilet bowl. And
you're not getting out of this, young lady.
My belt. Where'd you get it?
From Russell. I traded him one belt for another.
Ah, Marcus, you were fighting. Didn't you at least try the milkshake thing?
Look, Marcus, don't you know that you cannot settle every problem with your fist?
No, you cannot.
So what'd you get him with, an uppercut or right cross?
Horace, you sound as though you're proud of him.
Absolutely not. I didn't raise my sons to fight.
No, you didn't.
So how was your footwork? Just keep jabbing and moving, jabbing and moving?
Dolores,
What?
Dolores, you are sending a mixed message here, and that's very confusing for a child.
Kathy, come on, face it. Boys will be boys. Besides, if somebody picks on them, they got every right to defend themselves.
Passive resistance is the most powerful weapon on earth. It was the philosophy of Gandhi, Martin Luther King.
But not to mention Darren Dixon.
No.
It's getting a little hostile in here. I want to make myself some cocoa.
You are such a punk. All women in this house are tougher than you.
Oh, yeah? Well, all the appliances in the kitchen are smarter than you.
So, Kathy, let me get this straight. You have never been tempted to fight, not even when you were a little kid?
Well, the awful truth is, in my youth, I was known as the Hellcat of Hamilton High.
You?
You wouldn't have wanted to know me back then. I had a hair-trigger temper, and when I lost it, the wild beast from within was on the prowl. Anybody crossed me back then, I hit first, asked questions later, and believe you me, I didn't ask many questions.
You?
But one day, I realized that I couldn't fight the whole world, now could I? So I hung up my fists.
You?
Yes, me. Do you see anybody else in this room?
And you never hit anybody again? Never?
No.
Never?
No.
Come on, Kathy.
Well, I came close once. It was right after Tom and I had Nikki, and someone criticized the way I was folding a diaper and called me an unfit mother. Well, I'll tell you, Dolores, I would have smacked her fat, ugly little face on both sides if she hadn't been Tom's mother.
Oh, that's nothing. I'm dead. My mother-in-law plenty of times. Let me go see what the kids are doing.
But my point is...
I don't care what your point is.
Yes?
I want to speak to Marcus Dixon's father. His son, the thug, pulverized my little Rusty.
Oh, please come in. Please, make yourselves comfortable. There is no Mr. Dixon here, but I'll go get Marcus's mother.
No Mr. Dixon, huh? Well, there you go. Woman raising a boy by herself. No wonder he's running around beating on anything that moves.
Rusty, son, you never had a chance.
He hit me when I wasn't looking.
Excuse me, Mr. Bergner, but Mrs. Dixon is quite capable of raising her children by herself. I should know. My kids and I live here with her.
Oh, boy.
There you go. I get the picture. This is one of those non-traditional alternative living situations. Dysfunctional. Translation, lady, you got no man here.
I realize that these words are coming from a deep-seated anger. Now, both of our families have suffered, so why don't we just call it even?
No, it ain't even till someone takes a switch to that Marcus kid for pounding on my little Rusty.
Hit me when I wasn't looking.
Shut up! Quit talking so much. You got a floating bone in your nose, son.
Listen, nobody's taking a switch to anybody. May I remind you that it was your little Rusty who started all of this. Now, we are a peace-loving family. We do not believe in violence.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Mom, guess what? I backflipped Mr. Yamaka.
Oh, yeah, right. Peace-loving family. You're even training this little precious baby to kill. I bet you worship Satan.
Mr. Bergner, with all due respect, I am beginning to hate your guts.
Just face it, lady. Your kids are out of control. What kind of a mother are you? Quit eating them gumdrops! Lord knows what's in them!
Listen here, buddy boy. I know where you're going with this parent thing, and believe you me, you don't want to go there.
Hey. I just call them as I see them. And what I'm seeing here is an unfit mother. Don't call me that. Oh, you don't like that, do you, babe?
Babe,
Unfit mother. Unfit mother. Unfit mother. You broke my nose, you she-devil.
Non-Carrie. I just don't see what you're getting so bent out of shape about.
you tell the entire office that I decked a guy? Do you realize how racked with guilt I am?
Oh, please, don't knock it. We should finally give him some respect at the office. Yeah, that space heater you requisitioned over a year ago. And our picker tables at the cafeteria. So why don't you punch out somebody else and see if you can get us a better parking space?
Oh, Hardy, har. Why don't you just knock it off?
Okay. But don't hit me.
You are walking the actual path that the victim took. And this is the actual chair where he actually fell when my mother punched him out. If you look closely, you can actually see some blood.
Julie, darling, would you come here a moment? What are you doing?
Don't worry, Mom. The blood's only ketchup. But for $2 a pop, I gotta show him something.
No, you don't.
Now on to the kitchen. Where the Hellcat of Hamilton High keeps all her knives.
Ah, this is great. I've become a tourist attraction. Mommy?
I cleaned the toilet, just like you asked me to. I really made it shine.
You did?
And Mom, I am so sorry I gave you such a hard time about this. For my punishment, I will clean the toilets every day. Whenever I hear a toilet flush, I'll just run in and clean it. In fact, I'll keep the brush right by my bed. Just, please don't be mad at me, okay?
Oh, this is terrific. I terrified my own daughter.
Attention, ladies! Put your hands together for the new heavyweight champion of the schoolyard!
Yeah, Darren is in the house!
Darren, don't tell me you were fighting too.
That's right. I'm through turning the other cheek. I want to be respected. I want to be feared. I want to be Kathy.
My boy was so bad, you should have seen him, Ma. He spotted Russell Bergner in the cafeteria and drop kicked him. Into the lunchroom. It was hard.
But I left that boy laying in a tub of spaghetti. Perfect place for a meatball.
Oh, come on, Kathy. I know what you're thinking, but this is not your fault.
Of course it's my fault, Dolores. Darren was a peace-loving kid until I inspired him to violence. Promise me, Dolores. Promise me, as my best friend in the whole entire world, that if you ever see me raise my fist in anger again, you will stop it. Promise me? Promise me.
I pass. No problem.
Oh, really? You think you can take me?
All right. Marcus, Darren, here's the dairy section. You know what to get.
Come on, short stuff. All right, now let's see. When we finish here, let's pick up some Band-Aids and some aspirin, because we never know when you'll go off again. Come on, you little hellcat.
Don't call me that in public.
Give me some milk.
Well, you know what? You were so good today. We gonna get you some chocolate milk.
Well, look who's in the produce section. Mr. Cabbage Head.
Stay away from me. You hurt me real bad. I had to go to the nurse's office.
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
Rematch.
All right, Russell. Let's try something different this time. Why don't you just run your face into my fist?
Okay. But just once.
Hey! You two bullies! You stay away from my little Rusty. Oh, boy. What's the matter, honey? Breaking my nose didn't satisfy your blood lust.
Look, Mr. Bergner, we didn't get a chance to talk, and I can't tell you how badly I feel about all this. Look, why don't you let me pay for all your groceries?
Oh, no. This little incident is going to cost you more than a party ball of beer and a Spam family pack. When I get done suing you, lady, you'll be living out of the shopping cart.
Please allow me. Now look here, Mr. Booger.
Bergner.
Whatever. Don't you threaten us because your son started all this. So let's just go our separate ways and live in peace, you little pipsqueak.
What's going on here, Herbie? Oh, good. Mom's here.
Now you're all gonna get it. This is the she-wolf who hit me, sweetheart. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Come on, baby cake. Let's mix it up.
Okay, let's rock and roll.
The beast is back. Calm down. Oh, those eyes. Just relax and breathe. Relax.
Wait a minute. I'm angry, not in labor.
God forbid you should have any more children, you unfit mother.
Okay, let's party.
Oh.
Everybody, she's gonna blow.
mothers, we should be living by the golden rule, not duking it out in some supermarket. I mean, isn't there enough violence in the world? And why? Because one act of violence has to be avenged by another. Where does it all end? When we're all dead? Well, it's got to stop someplace. So it's stopping right here, right now, with me. Come on, Mrs. Bergner. Together, we can make this world a better place. What do you say?
You know, that was really beautiful. Let's shake.
Are you all right? Mama? No.
Wow, that was quite a punch. Are you okay?
Oh, yes. Yes. Actually, I'm very glad she hit me. It proves I won the fight.
Oh my gosh, she's brain damaged.
No. You see, by not responding to violence with violence, Darren, I have broken an ugly cycle, along with my cute little dog. You see, I have buried the beast within. Why don't you bury your beast, Darren?
You know, Kathy, I get your point. Violence only leads to more violence, and it can all get so ugly. Besides, you can hurt someone so much more with litigation.
Come on, let's get her home and put some ice on her.
Here's a $10 for you, man.
All right, let go. Bye-bye. Let go. Bye.
Where did you get all that money?
I took one look at Mrs. Bergner and bet every dime I had it was going to be a first-round knockout.
Did I tell you about that betting? I'll just hold that for her. Well, it might absorb the blood a little better if you take the plastic off, don't you think?
Okay. So what do you want?
Oh, what's up, Julie? Chillin'. What's going on? Well, I just wanted to know if you could teach me a couple of those karate moves like that wrist lock thing that you did on me. Because, I mean, I might just find myself in my own neighborhood again, you know what I'm saying? And I might just go,
Listen to me, Grasshopper. The whole philosophy behind the martial arts, if you have to actually use the techniques to fight, then you have failed.
Well, that's the stupidest thing I've heard in my entire life. You probably don't even know karate.
Oh, darn. I guess I failed again.